and salutations to everyone, Amadeus484 here, and welcome back to another episode of Neverwinter Nights. So, I think I found out where the barracks are. Right here, where I thought that it was just this blocked off stairwell. Turns out, there was a door. Yeah. Oops. So let's go through that door. Now, it was Jivon that I was supposed to talk to, right? Double check, examine. No, it was Zed. Well, there's another door over here. Maybe it's through that one. Or maybe going through that one is an exit. Male soldier, female soldier. Oh, there's Zed. Hi.
I greet you.
This better be important, as I don't feel like chatting. It's bad enough my leg is killing me. Now I gotta be a witness at this murder trial, too. Well, I think I know what to do here. At least, this is something which I think would work. I hope. Don't I have any other healing kits that are not +6 or +10? Ah, fine. F4. There we go.
I greet you.
Hey, thanks for carrying that wound in my leg. Still got the occasional ache from my arthritis, but I can handle that. I already spilled my guts about the case to you. No, you didn't.
None can stand before me.
Yeah, let's try that the other way around. Get the evidence and then heal the leg. At least that seems like a better idea. Hi again. Yes. You have a broken leg. I'm the defense counsel for Olgan. Huh, so you're that sucker Nura roped into defending that savage. Tough break. I heard the case is open and shut. I saw that Uthgard stab Griff with my own 2 eyes. Ran him right through. Griff was dead before he even hit the ground. Do you know why they were fighting? Gambling debt. Griff had won a bunch of money off that Uthgard, and I guess the savage didn't like it. He'd been drinking, so I guess it's no surprise he lost his temper. Anything else you can tell me? Hey, all I know is what I saw. Griff is dead, and that Uthgard killed him. I'm as sure of that as I am of this pain-eating way at the leg. What's wrong with your leg? Arthritis in my knee. There's nothing anyone can do about that, but that ain't the problem right now. Some dang fool struck me in the thigh with a knife during a bar fight, and the wound's infected. Feels like a hot spear shooting through my whole leg with every step I take. I can't even go to the temple to get it looked at, or they'll know I was in a fight. My unit commander's already warned me about brawling, and I don't need to get stuck on latrine duty again. I'll be going now. Go find someone else to bother. Leave me alone. Don't want to leave you alone. In fact, I think I'm going to be really tough on you. By healing you.
I greet you.
Yes. I already spilled the guts about the case to you. Talk to Lordar if you want to learn anything else. He's the other witness. Probably getting drunk at the tavern. Okay. So I talked to all of the witnesses. Now, on to the jurors. Okay, I already talked to Edgar. Everick. Alliance soldier. When not in the company of a female, he can be found in the drinking house. Well, then we go where he is, I guess. Especially since the drinking house is right over here. So that is going to be Everick, right? That's what I said. Yeah, Everick. Hi.
Greet you.
Shove off, buddy. These open sores on my face make it tough enough to attract the ladies without your ugly mug around and cramping my style. I'm here to talk about Rolgan's trial. Oh, that prissy priest Nuruk must have sent you. Can't figure out why that sawed-off runt, wanted me on the jury. Guess he figured I'd be impartial since I hate all races, colors, and creeds equally. Very enlightened attitude you have there. What can I say? You get down into the filthy gutters and everyone's crap stinks the same. I probably wouldn't have been so rough with that, but I guess it's true. What are your feelings about this case? Griff was a rotten person, and the Uthgard did us all a favor by offing him, but if we let him go, we might have drunken savages running through the streets sacrificing us to their goat gods, you know? Sounds like you figure he's already guilty. The only good thing about that Uthgard is his wife. I can't wait to see her up testifying at the trial. She's one fine piece of meat. Hoo-wee. Wow. I wouldn't mind having her pork chops on my plate at dinner tonight. Wow. Is there any way I can guarantee you find Rolgan not guilty? If you're offering a bribe, I'm all ears. I really don't want to do that, but here's 300 gold to make sure Rolgan is acquitted. Pleasure doing business with you. Don't worry, I'll vote to let that Uthgard go free. The rest of the jurors are still your problem, not mine. Now shove off and leave me alone until after the trial, or people might get suspicious. Don't want news of this to go back to Nuruk. And my alignment is now 3 points towards evil. Crap. Wait. Didn't I have... Yeah, I do have protection versus evil on my cloak. You know what? Let's try that again. Sorry about this, but I don't want to have my alignment shift. I'm sure you understand that. So, let's just do a quick talkie-talk of you. Hi.
I greet you.
Yes, yes. Anything else you can tell me? Okay, I'll be going now. Heal up.
I greet you.
And there we go. Now, this is a greater cloak of protection versus evil, right? Right. Crud. Well, let's save first. See if maybe we can do anything else to help with the alignment issue. Let's see. Protection from evil. Yeah, we can try that. I guess.
I greet you.
Okay. Talked about Rolgan's trial. What are your feelings? Sounds like you figure he's already guilty. Is there any way I can get him innocent? Here's 300 gold pieces. Well, that's still 3 points towards evil. Crap. But at least there's another vote for him. Because let's face it, he does seem to be innocent, especially with the fact that he was drugged. Let's see. Okay, Jevon. So, barracks again. I do feel bad about having to bribe, but if it means letting an innocent man go free. Okay, Jevon, hi.
Well met.
What do you want? You hear about the trial? Nuruk sent me. I'm representing Rolgan. I figured as much. I ain't been on a jury before. I've seen my share of trials, but usually from the prisoner's box. What do you want to know? I'm preparing my case. What do you think about the trial? Looks to me like a bar fight gone out of hand. A few too many drinks in you and you act stupid. I've been there myself, though I ain't never killed no one. Well, at least, you're not anti-Uthgard. But you know what makes me mad about the case? Them people who run around saying the only reason the guy is on trial is because he's an Uthgard. I ain't no Uthgard and I've been on trial a bunch of times. Sounds like you're trying to keep an open mind. I know what it's like. Sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Could be that's what happened to this Uthgard. I kind of hope you get him off. I'd hate to have to send this poor guy to execution, but I've got to give an honest verdict. Nurek says it's my duty. Not much more I can tell you. Hope you got what you're looking for. Good luck in the trial. So basically, pretty much he wants to keep things fair. I can understand that and I appreciate it. Okay, so Dulcia. Living with the Uthgard on the plateau near Verona's well. Okay. And Paula lives in the same area. So let's go and do those two. Alright. Let's go up here. Like so. Okay, tribe member, you some. Ah, Dulcia, hi. On behalf of the Black Lion Uthgard tribe, I welcome you to this camp. Who are you? I'm Dulcia, friend of the Uthgard people. I would rather stay here in the camp of the Black Lion tribe than subject myself to the stench of civilization hanging over the Lord's Lion's barracks. I do not expect you to understand. Only those who count themselves among the children of nature, druids and rangers like myself, can truly appreciate the beauty to be found in this simple camp. I am representing Rolgan at his murder trial. Ah yes, Nurek mentioned he was seeking someone to defend Rolgan in this trial. I hope you truly appreciate the situation you have gotten yourself into. The Uthgard are a noble people, but their culture and beliefs seem strange to the Lord's Alliance. Often, the Uthgard are victims of prejudice and hatred simply because of who they are. Yeah, I've seen that. Sounds like you think Rolgan is innocent. I will wait until the trial before I make that decision. Of course, I only want you to be aware that the fact Rolgan is an Uthgard might have something to do with him being on trial. Is there any way I can guarantee you reach a verdict of not guilty? I hope you're not insinuating anything improper. Justice must run its proper course. Present a strong case on Rolgan's behalf. That's all you can do. Perhaps we should end this discussion now before things are said that are best left unspoken. You're welcome to explore the tribal camp. I only ask that you respect the ways of the Black Lion tribe and treat the Uthgard with the honor they deserve. I didn't mean anything like that. I just wanted to know what I could say or do to make an innocent verdict. Okay, and then it is... what's the last one? Paula. That would be you. Hi.
Greetings.
Why have you come to seek the counsel of this old woman? And who are you? I am Paula of the Black Lion tribe. I offer the wisdom of age to the Uthgard who seek it. Nurek sent me. I'm representing Rolgan in the upcoming trial. The life of one of my people is in your hands. I will aid you as best I can, though there's little I can do. The ways of justice among the Lord's Alliance are unknown to me. What do you think of the case? I am very disappointed in Rolgan. Our tribe constantly struggles against the stereotype of the drunken savage, yet Rolgan allowed himself to fall under the influence of alcohol. This is the result. Sounds like you already think he's guilty. That remains to be seen. Rolgan is a symbol of our people. I pray he is not guilty of what they claim, but my duty in this trial is clear. Nurek has explained the vow I have taken as a juror. If the evidence shows Rolgan let alcohol cloud his mind so that he killed that man without reason, I must return a verdict of guilty. This trial is not the way of our tribe, but I must follow Nurek's rules in this matter. We Uthgard cannot risk the wrath of the Lord's Alliance by defying the High Priest of Tyr. I pray Rolgan is not a sacrifice for the good of the entire tribe, but if it must be, it must be. Can I ask you some questions? Unfortunately, the Council of Elders is reserved for those of the Black Lion tribe. My wisdom is only in the Uthgard way of life, and you are not an Uthgard. I know nothing of your kind. I cannot give you guidance. Depart with the blessing of the Black Lion tribe. This alone I can give you. I'll be going now then. Go with the blessing of the Black Lion tribe. Excellent, excellent. Now then, that is everybody. Let us go and let Nero know that we are ready and get this trial started. Hey, Neruk.
Hail to ye!
Oh, hello again, Amadeus. Welcome back to the Temple of the Just God. Forgive me if I seem somewhat distracted. Rolgan's impending trial has me a little out of sorts. I've completed my investigations and I'm ready to begin Rolgan's trial. I am quite certain, my lord. Once the trial begins, it cannot be ended prematurely, or Rolgan's life will be forfeit. First things first, let me just save, because save. Okay, Neruk.
Hail to ye!
Yes, yes. Excellent. I know all parties involved are anxious to settle this matter. I will send word to the prosecutor and everyone else involved. The rules of the proceedings are simple. The jurors will listen to the evidence and testimony, and as the trial progresses, they will use swords and torches I have given them to indicate their guilt, either guilt or innocence. Whenever a juror feels the accused is guilty, they will hold forth a sword in their right hand to symbolize the swift strike of justice. If they feel that the accused is innocent, they will hold up the torch to symbolize the firing light of truth shining down on this trial. Sounds simple. Sword for guilty, torch for innocent. As the jurors' views are swayed, so shall the implement they hold forth change. A juror who is still undecided will hold forth neither sword nor torch. 3 jurors must be convinced of the accused's innocence or for Olgan to go free. What we have now begun cannot end until justice is served. If the trial is interrupted or broken off before its proper completion, the accused shall be found guilty regardless of the status of the jurors. Is this clear? I understand. 3 jurors or more must be holding a torch to get Rolgan acquitted, and if I end the conversation before we're done, Rolgan suffers. Now that we're all here, the trial can begin. Remember, if you quit the trial before its rightful end, Rolgan's life is forfeit. Excellent, excellent. Wow, how dramatic.
Of the Swift Sword. I am the special prosecutor in the investigation of the death of the Lord's Alliance mercenary known as Griff. And I would like to remind the jury that I have never lost a case. Never!
Wow. The witnesses have been sworn in, and may the light of Tyr's justice shine down on this trial and expose any lies in their testimony. To begin my case, I would like to question Lodar, an eyewitness of the events. I'm here, my lord. I'm not the judge, Lodar, just the prosecutor. You don't have to be so formal, just call me sir. Please tell us what happened in your own words. Well, sir, it was night and Griff was outside the barracks. All of a sudden we heard the shout, and we ran out, and Griff and that Uthgard there were going at each other with weapons drawn. Before we could step in, that savage stabs Griff in the gut and runs off. We ran to get the cleric, but by then we were too late. Griff was gone. The savage killed him. Little bit too early, Everick. Jeez. That is all I require from the witness. Were it up to me, we could end the trial right now and declare Olgan guilty. But custom dictates I allow the defense to question the witness if they wish. I'm ready for your questions, Lord Amadeus. Did you see who actually started the fight? No, they were already going at it by the time that we were there. So maybe Griff started the fight and Rolgan was just defending himself. Yeah, I guess. Could be Griff started it. I don't know. I wasn't there. Was the Uthgard in his right mind, or did he seem intoxicated to you? He was pretty drunk. So drunk he didn't know what he was doing? I guess so. Didn't know if that's a good excuse, though. Isn't it true that Griff spiked Rolgan's drink earlier in the evening? Actually, yeah. Yeah, he wanted to mess that Uthgard up so he could beat him at cards, you know? Make him not think straight. So Griff is partly to blame for his own death? Well, it was his fault the Uthgard was doped up. Maybe Rolgan was in his right mind, he wouldn't have killed Griff. Can you tell me how Griff felt toward the Uthgard? He didn't like them much. He was always complaining about them as dang savages and filthy Uthgard, always picking fights with them, looking for trouble. So this fight could have been started by Griff? Wouldn't be the first time he let his temper be the better of him. Always was a bit of a hothead, especially when it came to those Uthgard. He hated them something fierce. I have no more questions for this witness. If defense counsel has finished trying to obscure the truth, wow. I will call Zed, my next witness. Zed, tell the court what you witnessed on that night. Right, sir. Well, it's like the Lord said. Griff was outside, we heard him shout, we ran out, and the Uthgard sticks a blade in Griff's belly. Then that savage runs off to the temple for sanctuary like some kind of coward. Uh-oh. Well spoken, Zed. He ran off like a murderous coward. Obviously, he's guilty. They always run when they're guilty. This case might be my easiest win yet. Your witness, Amadeus. I'm ready to answer this man's question. You never actually witnessed the start of the fight, did you? No, I didn't see who started the fight, so yeah. It could have been Griff, if that's what you're getting at. Don't you think Rolgan's judgment was impaired by the alcohol he had consumed? Well, actually, let's try the second one. Griff had spiked Rolgan's drink that night, right, Sid? Yeah, he put something in Rolgan's drink, made his mind fuzzy, so he didn't really understand what he was doing. Don't you think that's a mitigating circumstance in what happened? Woohoo! 5 torches. I don't know what mitigating means, but Griff shouldn't have spiked that Uthgard's drink. That's wrong. Griff was always doing stupid stuff like that. Okay, we've got 5 torches. I'm afraid that if I did that one, it would get Paula's torch down. I don't know. Let's just say no further questions. If the defense has finished with their blathering, the prosecution has only one witness left. I call on Vanda, the wife of the accused. I am here. Ask your questions. I sense some hostility on your part, young lady. Please remember, I am only doing my job. It is not my fault your husband had to go on a killing spree. Wow. Wow. England, I have given you a lot of leeway in this case, but you are coming very close to crossing the line of what is acceptable. Wait, did you drop your torch? No. Sorry, Your Honor, but this woman is looking at me like she wants to kill me. Must run in her family. Jeez, man. Neither my husband nor I would ever commit vile murder. We Uthgard are an honorable people. Yes, you Uthgard take honor very seriously. Wasn't Rolgan ashamed at having gambled away everything he owned? Didn't he want to do anything to wipe away that shame? Yes, but he wouldn't have killed that man. So you say. But we know how strong Uthgard honor is, and Rolgan is a proud warrior. Surely a jury as intelligent and as attractive as this one, well, laying it on thick, must realize that his pride would have driven Rolgan to kill Griff in a desperate attempt to salvage his wounded honor. Defense may cross-examine now. I have no further questions for this witness, since she has all but admitted her husband is a rampaging serial killer. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. England, don't push me. Sorry, Judge, I won't say another word while the Honorable Lord Amadeus tries to defend these crimes. I'm ready for your questions. Tell me why you sent your husband to see Griff. I told Rolgan to speak with Griff, to beg him to return the heirlooms he had taken from us, to appeal to Griff's sense of decency. My husband is no killer. He only went back because I sent him there to talk with Griff. Tell me about... This is a tough one. I'm afraid that if I were to ask this question, it would make Paula drop hers because of the fact that he wasn't really smart in gambling away the heirlooms. Let's try the second one. Do you think your husband is on trial here simply because he's in... Actually... No. I have no more questions for Vonda. If it pleases the court, the prosecution rests its case. Can't we just start the execution now? No? Okay. Defense may call their witnesses if they wish, though I hardly see the point. I would like to question Rolgan. Yes, my lord. What do you wish to know? Tell us what happened that night. My wife convinced me to go speak with Griff, to beg him to return the heirlooms to me. But when I approached Griff, he attacked as soon as he saw me. I had no choice but to defend myself. What was your state of mind that night? Were you thinking clearly? No, my mind was hazy with the fog from the many cups I had consumed. It was as if I was in a dream. Nothing seemed real. I hardly even recognized what was happening until it was too late and Griff was dead. I have no further questions. Since the defense called the accused to the stand, I claim my right to cross-examine the killer. Uh-oh. I will keep this brief, much like poor Griff's life. Wow. Rolgan, you are an Uthgard warrior? I am a true Uthgard warrior of the Black Lion tribe. I have earned the honor and respect of my people. And you earned this honor and respect on the battlefield with the edge of your blade. What would happen to your precious honor if people found out you had gambled away everything you owned? I would be ashamed by my actions. I am shamed by my actions. But you thought if Griff were to die, you could recover those heirlooms before anyone found out. Too bad his friends caught you in the act, killer. Wait, never mind, don't answer. I withdraw the questions. I don't want to prejudice the jury. Wow. Dang it, Paula. I shall move on to my closing arguments. This will be short. Since the Uthgard is so obviously guilty, Rolgan owed Griff money. 2 witnesses saw Rolgan kill Griff. What would be more simple? Do your duty, members of the jury. Find Rolgan guilty of murder and let justice be done. Such is the will of Tyr. If it pleases the court, the prosecution rests. Amadeus, you may make your closing arguments now. The prosecution witness never saw who started the fight, so we must accept Rolgan's claim of self-defense as truth. Hardly a convincing argument. Let's see. Griff spiked Rolgan's drink, making Rolgan more prone to act irrationally. Sure, blame the victim. I'm warning you, Egland. We know Griff was a violent man who hated the Uthgard. He probably started the fight himself. Luckily, there are no witnesses to disprove this claim. Egland, be quiet. The defense rests its case. Then, as Tyr's representative overseeing the trial, I proclaim judgment in this case. By the light of Tyr's truth, may justice be done. The verdict is clear, a 4-1 decision to acquit. Rolgan, you are free to go, as are the rest of you. The court thanks you for your time. But this is impossible. I never lose. I'm Egland the Swiftsword. I'm the greatest prosecutor who has ever lived. No, you're not. The jury must have been bribed. I demand an appeal. This is an outrage. England, your work here is done. I suggest you leave before I write you up for your loudest behavior during these proceedings. You are a disgrace to the hallowed halls of this temple. Amadeus, speak to me when you wish to receive your just reward for your service here. Hi, Tommy. Anyways, Eric. You're called upon to do your duty in administering the justice of Tyr's court, Amadeus. The church is grateful you answered the call. You performed your duties with grace and excellence. A 4-1 verdict in the trial is truly impressive and leaves little doubt as to Rolgan's true innocence. Tyr's justice swift, as is rewarding of those in the service. Please accept this token on behalf of our temple as a reward for your service. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I'll be going now. Go with Tyr's blessing. Anyways, with that acquittal, I think that would be a good time to end this episode. So, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, or whatever you want. And as usual, this is Amadeus44 signing out, wishing you a wonderful day, and happy gaming. Farewell.